Hi, this is Anthony Wolfen and doing a quick video update for the pre-team following the annual 2018 kickoff. I wanted to share a little bit more information because we got to speak very late in the day, just before break, and I thought I'd reiterate what we talked about on video so that you guys can catch it any time. Of course, on advice from Jason, who says we don't leave anything. So here's a video update for you. In terms of myself working with pre-clients as a financial planner, I just want to do a brief intro on how we view financial planning. It is an ongoing process of helping make sure that clients have information to make good, sensible decisions to help them achieve their goals in life. That's a really nice match for the goals of pre, and again, helping people retire in style and live the life that they'd like. The advice areas we work in, I want to present this as a sort of a well-rounded picture. We got to talk about it in the meeting, but didn't really get to present it in detail. As a financial planner, we look at not only wealth creation for clients, but also wealth protection and wealth distribution. So we want to make sure that as you grow an asset base, you have it protected so that it doesn't go anywhere should anything untoward happen. We also want to make sure that that wealth is distributed to you in retirement and to your heirs when you pass in exactly the right way. So this is a nice set of services that wrap around what pre do when they talk to clients. Certainly, if you look at a typical client as they go to take on debt to purchase property, a number of things in this chart become immediately relevant to them. First of all, just in terms of financial health check on the personal protection side, the wealth protection side, when a client takes on debt, whatever insurances and protection plans they have in place previously are almost immediately invalid. Additional assets and liabilities need to be protected. The level of life and income protection, trauma cover may need to change to match that. That should be evaluated as the client looks to take on additional debt. A lot of clients also have insurances and so forth in their super funds that they haven't looked at since they established them, and this is an area that's well worth review even if they're not picking up property yet. On the investment side, again, a lot of clients of mine, certainly my experience is that many clients have established super funds and they don't review them, they don't look at them. The investments may not even match their risk profile or their stage of life, and they're not maximising the potential to grow that, and they should be doing that. We also help clients invest money to build deposits outside super. So the services around wealth creation, we can accelerate a client's ability to purchase property by accelerating the ability for them to build a core principal base to use as a deposit. As well as that, as they're looking to work in this space, we make sure that they have retirement planning done, wills, powers of attorney, all the sorts of things that clients should have when they transact on property and start to build an asset base. The process we have is really straightforward. A lot of what we need is available at pre anyway and has been collected there. But basically, we get to know the client, we talk to them about their goals and objectives, and we do that in a 90-minute meeting. That can be done online with Skype, Zoom, etc. We then take the information away along with a couple of other bits I'll talk about in a minute, and we process that for 2 weeks with some Masters of Finance, and we build a statement of advice specific to that client's circumstances. We don't offer general advice, it's going to be specific. We come back after that 2 weeks, we sit down with the client and we walk them through that statement of advice. Up until that point, the client has invested only their time and the documentation that they've previously collected for pre anyway, and we don't ask them to pay for that document. They don't take advantage of it, it's simply compost, and why would you ask a client in Australia to pay for that? We believe so much in the advice we offer, we only charge when implementation is to occur, because most clients take some or all of the advice we offer because it's very good. When they take our advice, implementation may take between a month to a little bit longer depending on the providers we're working with, and then key to our process is we offer an annual review. That's part of the paid service that they're getting to make sure that they remain on track. So in principles, we offer clients value for money. We don't ask for them to pay for paper, we only ask for them to pay when we add value, and we do it very, very cost effectively. So a typical client might see implementation costs of between $1,500 to $3,000. As we build people's deposit, either inside or outside super, we take a 1.1% management fee. That's all they pay. Should any insurances be taken out, the insurance providers pay us commissions, and so the client doesn't have to see that or pay for that. So it's very straightforward. They only have to pay if they like something, they take advantage of it, and they pay very fairly. This is not a ridiculously expensive service. In terms of self-managed super funds specifically, a couple of pointers. Asset current guidelines are a minimum balance of about $200,000. And those numbers are going a little bit up based on cost complexity and increasing requests by the ATO for diversity in self-managed super funds. But that's a good starting point. Each client and situation will be evaluated individually. Now, when the time is right, we're taking about 4 weeks at the moment to set up a self-managed super fund and a bare trust. Funding time, once those are established, works out to be about 2 weeks, perhaps a little bit longer if the ex-super providers are being slow. Once we have settlement and lending starting to occur, we're looking at about 5 days to set up the bare trust and get all of the contracts in the right order and so forth. In this specific space, I believe we're terribly cost effective. For 2 corporate trustees, a self-managed super fund and a bare trust, the cost of establishment is about $2,800 plus GST. And then we've worked with the same wholesaler who does the creation to get some very low accounting and audit costs. And for that type of structure with a single property, that works out to be about $1,250 plus GST annually. So these are very cost-effective expenses for clients, and ensure that we keep as much money as possible in the super fund to help with investment and asset growth. What we need to get our job done is a fact find. A lot of that has already been collected by PRE, income, expenses, assets and liabilities. You guys have a very good view of that. We sit down and add context to that with goals and objectives, so we get that in the client's words. We also build a couple of things that we need to do individually as financial planners, their investment risk profile to build their deposits and so forth. We have to do some anti-money laundering on behalf of the Australian government. We collect an authority and acknowledgement which needs to be signed and some certified ID to work with the client. So there is a tiny amount of work we need to do to help us get that. But then we can leverage things like the property finance summary and the property analyzer, which pre-work with the clients on an ongoing basis to really round out this picture. So we're getting it from you, we're getting it from them, and it should line up very well. The walkaways, what we're basically providing as financial planners is wraparound services and support for PRE's clients. What we're going to be doing is helping them achieve the goals that they're talking to you and to us about. We won't be talking about anything different. Should our analysis show that anything that they have on plan, talking to the coaches about that in advance of talking to the clients, because a confused client won't make good decisions. We want to make sure that they feel they're heading on the right path and everything is accurate. So we haven't had that happen yet. In every circumstance, the goals and objectives have lined up very well, and the services have moved forward in a very straightforward way. We offer personal advice. As I said, we don't offer general advice, so it's completely tailored to the client's circumstances, and that's fantastic. Key walkway. Your clients do not have to spend any money to talk to us and get a full financial plan that helps them meet their objectives and helps you get them there. So send them through to me, Anthony, 0416 444 444, or just send me that opportunity in Salesforce. I look forward to hearing from you and helping your clients achieve their goals.